Game started.
Duncan Flechas from Brazil. I haven't played Alechine's defense, so let's do that. Let's see, I've played 20 games against Duncan with 11 wins and 9 losses, no draws. Interesting. Okay, he's just defending the pawn. He's not kicking my knight. I think you need to challenge the pawn immediately. Also opening up a line for the light-squared bishop. Let's take and see if how he takes back. Takes back with the pawn. Then I can attack it again. Keep on attacking. Yeah, this is looking very much like a Alekhine Sicilian. This is attacked twice, so I need to do something about it. The question is, does he have a sacrifice here? If I move the knight away, he can sacrifice the bishop here, right? Because king takes and the queen, but my queen is protected by the other knight. So knight here, bishop takes, king takes. The knight comes in with a check. King here. Queen comes out, threatening mate. It's a little bit scary. Yeah, let's let's do something else. Just defend the knight for a moment. I don't know if that was a real threat or not. Maybe we'll take a look at that in the post-mortem. So I was thinking maybe I could lift up my queen to defend the bishop and castle queenside here. And then it would be okay for me to move the knight. Yeah, sometimes you have to watch out for those tricky little opening traps when you've got a very closed position around your king, and especially when the d file has opened up. Okay, so he's going to put a rook on the d file and try and exploit the position of my queen. But I can, after doing this, I can move the queen to the side so that my knight is still defended. And the knight is also free to move. Let's see, but where does it want to go? You know, the thing about moving the knight is he takes here and it kind of messes up my pawn structure. That was the advantage of having the queen on d7, was it was defending the bishop on e6. So I could move the other knight, maybe chase the bishop off of this diagonal. So if I play knight to a5 here, hitting the bishop, I can drop back here, and go here, come here. Might be a little bit awkward if he plays bishop to b5. Let's first, before I try to resolve that, let's develop my dark squared bishop. Connect things on the back rank. Okay, he just dropped back. I'm not sure what the point of that move was. I wasn't actually threatening his bishop, was I? Didn't see a tactic against it. Okay, I've got 2 pieces on this pawn. Okay, he just wants to maneuver to where he can defend his d-pawn. Very logical. So now let's move my king to a slightly safer diagonal. Now I'm going to play a6 and knight a5 and really chase this bishop away. Resolve this situation with my knight. I waited a moment too long to do that. Okay, so his knight's coming in here to take my bishop. Yeah, I don't see any clever moves here. Okay, I'm going to prepare knight a4 anyway. I don't really want the bishop coming there to I'm preparing knight a5 because I don't want the bishop coming to b5. And I still have the idea to play that. He's doubled my pawns. He's opened the f-file for me. So, and this bishop isn't looking so great right now. It's just supporting a pawn. Yeah, he's piling up on my knight. So bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes, rook takes. So I'm a bit under-defended there. Play knight here, and he could just kick it. I could take. It's with a tempo. Because I'm hitting the queen. He can exchange rooks also. Or I could exchange rooks.
Check.
He decides to go for it. Let's think about this. I could take back with the knight, which defends my pawn. And then I've opened a file here against my my king position. So I'd have to be careful. Yeah, let's start marching these pawns forward. Maybe I'll just harass his dark squared bishop over here, which has no good squares at the moment. I don't think he's yet threatening to take on a6. The knight's defending b7 as well as e6, so it's actually a good defensive piece there. Kind of a weird backwards move, but maybe useful. Queen can come out to c6. Okay, gives his bishop a square to retreat to. Let's go ahead and push all the way then. Okay, bring the queen out to defend some squares around here, some of the light squares. And I think I will unpin so he doesn't have the idea of, well, he'll have to sacrifice material if he takes on a6. Now I could play knight to, oh, he's just going to checkmate me, huh? He's just planning to checkmate me. So if I play b6 here, he can take on a6 with his bishop. That's a bit annoying. If I can't play queen b6. Yeah, I guess that is the only move. Okay, let's go after the e-pawn here and maybe swing the rook over to defend. Yep. The bishop there would pin the pawn, but I still can't take the, would pin the f-pawn, but I still couldn't take the e-pawn. Queen here, knight here. Maybe queen there, just trying to chase that bishop away. You may be thinking about the sacrifice. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes, threatening mate. Might be a good sacrifice. My queen would have to come back to defend. But he does have to give up a whole rook. But my pieces are all out of play. Very bad here. He is going to play it. Okay, well, we'll see where it goes. It's a good, probably a good choice. So the threat is queen here, checkmate. The knight is guarding b7. So I thought queen to e7 would momentarily at least defend all of these squares. Maybe he can play queen to a5, setting up a discovered attack, which would be very dangerous. He just goes there. Oh, I can take my knight. Yeah, well, I probably didn't have any good moves.
Check.
Yeah, so I can't move the king. I have to interpose with the queen. Because the bishop is guarding that square, guarding a7.
Checkmate.
All right. Well, nice game. I will upload this and do a post-mortem. See you guys later. Bye.